Hello everyone, welcome back to Benjamight Gaming as I'm making my way through the final season of The Walking Dead. So a lot of last episode was AJ getting kind of back on his feet and feeling better, and the team prepping this schoolyard and this facility to combat the raiders that we knew were going to be coming eventually. Now we didn't expect it to take 2 weeks before they got there. I know I definitely wasn't expecting that, but I gotta say, after 2 weeks of prep, they finally show up and the whole place just falls apart. If I were to give these kids a school grade on their performance, it would be a D for sure. I'd give them a straight up F if it wasn't for the bag of bricks we managed to drop on one to take it out. We did have some really cool bonding moments, both as a group and by ourselves with Lewis. We were able to basically make Clementine straight up tell Lewis that she likes him and planted a big old fat kiss right on him. Lewis is a very fun character, and if him and Clementine could end up living happily ever after at the end of this thing, I would be so happy. Well, after the battle ended, there was a group of kids that were basically kidnapped and taken off to the Raiders camp, and so now we have Abel, who is not able to do much of anything else anymore. And basically we're going to interrogate this guy and hopefully get some information from him that's going to tell us where the raiders are so that we can hopefully go rescue the kids that have been stolen. If by some chance this is your first time finding my channel, welcome. Hope you have a fantastic time. And if you do have a really good time, it sure helps me out when you think about hitting that subscribe button. All right, we're halfway through this final season. Let's get back in here and figure out what all crazy stuff is about to happen next. Cannot believe Abel's still alive. Oh. I'll tell you right now, though, I hope there's not some big torture scene where we're trying to get information out of him. That would be messed up. Man, Lily really sunk that knife in there, too. But, I mean, I don't blame her for defending herself, but that was wild.
At the start, I was so little, and Mitch looked after me. People said he was a dick sometimes, but he was always nice to me. Now he's gone.
He'd want you to go on. We'll get revenge, I promise. Try to pull yourself together. He'd want you to go on.
Mitch was looking after all of us. He gave his life so we could go on fighting.
I know that. Doesn't make it any easier.
He'd want us to find our friends and bring them home safe.
And he'd want us to kill the people who took them.
Abel's tied up in the basement. He passed out from the pain.
Thanks.
AJ wanted to stay down there and keep an eye on him.
Can we trust him?
Hey, buddy. It's time for us to bury Mitch and say our goodbyes.
I'll help you.
Get away from him! You're the reason he's dead!
Willie!
Well, it's true!
It wasn't Ten's fault. Be nice.
And that idiot messed it up!
Cut it out. It wasn't Ten's fault.
Come on, Willie. None of this is Ten's fault. You know who's really to blame.
I can't believe you're defending him! This is bullshit!
10!
Let me handle this. Talk to Abel. See if you can't find out where Lily took Vi, Omar, and Asim. I wanted to hurt him, you know, to make him talk, but I just couldn't. Maybe you'll get more out of him than I did.
He's the man in the relationship. That's so funny. It does crack me up how quickly some of these people will just switch on who they blame and whose fault it is without looking at the whole picture, you know? It's like you gotta take into context everything that just went down. You can't blame 10 for that. Like he's the only one that made some mistake in that whole scenario.
This should be strong enough to hold him.
Put that in our bucket. Well, we know what that's from.
Brody.
Ooh. Who's a good girl? She's my dog now, it says. Anything else? Sketchpad? Ultimate torture. I'm gonna have him draw something and then I'm gonna erase it every time he does. Ah. Oh, that's him. He's probably spinning the chamber, isn't he?
Got your gun back, huh?
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Drench him, slap him, shout at him, let AJ wake him. Oh, and no timer. Drench him with what? Water? Yeah, let's go for that. I hope it's water.
What the fuck? Well, that ain't no way to wake an old man up from his afternoon nap. I was having a nice dream, too. About a girl I used to know from before. She also had me tied up, but I wasn't her prisoner, if you get my meaning. No offense, but I'd rather go back to my dream, so if you don't mind.
Oh!
Damn it, Squirt. Easy on the broken parts.
Ouch.
I don't like your voice.
Punch Abel, calm.
Real
We're gonna
sorry
calm him.
about that, but it's the only one I got.
Cool it, AJ. We need him to talk.
But it's justified.
Maybe. But follow my lead.
It's justified. He's gonna keep using that line the rest of this game, isn't he?
Where have you? You and the devil child just making it up as you go along.
Devil child.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be, okay? I just want to know where Lily took my people.
It doesn't matter. As soon as she gets there, she's gonna turn around and come right back for me. You better give me the 5-star treatment.
I don't think so.
If I'm smiling, when she gets here,
Sick Rosie on him. We can handle Lily.
treat me
They've
for
abandoned you.
mercy.
Slam
I
his head.
underestimated you little shits.
They've abandoned you.
Lily won't make the same mistake twice.
You think Lily would come back for you? Look at the state you're in. You're worthless to her now.
I can heal.
There is no rescue party, Abel. Only a bunch of pissed off kids who want you dead.
So tell us where our friends are. You trade it for mercy.
Lily will never give him up. Only reason we came here was for more manpower. Losing Jonathan and me for 3 sprouts that can barely hold a gun.
Right?
Even a dummy like me can do the math on that one.
We're gonna get him back.
You don't know what it's like out there. It's a bloodbath. One community against another. From Richmond to the coast. Back at the Delta, we're at war. With some really sick fucks who make me look like the Virgin Mary. We need people to fight it. Soldiers who do what we say.
Your war.
Point the guns
That's
the
called
way we tell
kidnapping.
them to.
Slam his head.
You little turds are supposed to be easy pickings.
No comment.
Lily doesn't like losing. She'll die before she goes back empty-handed. You think we like doing raids like this? Our home is under threat. It's a good home. Built to last. I do a lot to protect it. Maybe you can understand that.
And I do a lot to get my friends back. So stop wasting my time.
Okay. Front pocket. The answer to all your questions. Read it.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. What the fuck? Is this code?
No, it's fucking Leviticus. I was hoping it'd be some timely moralistic shit about turning the other cheek. Well, come on.
Bible page.
That thing ain't gonna light itself. Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind.
Look.
Help me remember stuff.
Help me remember
Like where
stuff.
Lily went.
Burn him.
Come on,
Let him
kid.
smoke.
Don't make me wait
Stuff
all
it out.
day.
I'm tempted between let him smoke it or put it out. You know what? I'm gonna give it to him.
Now that is heavenly.
I don't think this guy's gonna last much longer. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to finish him off.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, fuck. This is not good.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
Yep. We can patch him up. I thought you wanted this. I hope so. I thought you wanted this. Just dots. I don't know if she's referring...
So, Squirt. When you pushed me off that balcony, something must have burst inside of me.
You're not gonna make us feel bad about that.
I never wanted things to end like this. Everything. It all got out of hand. Now look at me. I'm a fucking mess.
Will he turn?
No! My whole life, everything I ever got, I got with my own two hands and my will. For my body to turn on me, to take control. I'll tell you where to find Lily. Just promise. You won't let me turn.
I wondered if that might be where they're going with this. I'll let him sweat. Give him your word. We'll give him his word.
If you're honest with me, I'll put you out of your misery. You have my word.
Okay, we have a boat. We're docked a few miles west of here at an old fishing pier. Your friends are on the boat. You got what you wanted. Please, don't let me become one of those things. Please.
Mercy kill. Let him turn.
I want to turn.
No. We'll keep our word.
Not that. I want to let me keep my face.
I want you to see this. You don't have to watch. I think he's going to watch either way, but we'll say he doesn't have to watch.
You don't need to watch this.
I want to.
Told ya. Whoa. Oh.
At least he can't hurt anyone anymore. Yeah.
I think we played that pretty well. You taught him that sometimes death is a mercy. Well, yeah, we kind of told him that earlier when we said that we killed Lee because of love.
Come on, we have a boat to find.
Well, that's a little disturbing. He's sitting there lingering on this for a while, isn't he? I kind of like how that played out with Abel. I was going to avoid anything that involved, like, actually beating him. That's why I chose the bucket of water. I also was going to try to, AJ went over to just start kicking him. I was like, I do not want to try to do it like that. And when we were looking at the cigarette, I was like, okay, do I want to let him smoke it, or do I just want to put it out? And I was like, he's gonna die. There's nothing left for this guy. Why not try to win him over in some fashion, And so we let him smoke it, and then that's when he came to realize he's about to die too. So I like the way it played out right there. I think I would have really liked that guy had we been on his team. He had a fun, kind of quirky personality. You know, I kept calling the kid Squirt and everything. You know, he just seemed like he wanted to be a good guy, but he was just in a position where he couldn't be, and he'd grown used to it, you know? So it's a real shame that we're on the other side of the scenario with that guy, but oh, yeah, it kind of sucks how it all played out. Another bow.
Once we find the boat, we'll look for a way to sneak on board.
Yeah, if 10 doesn't fuck it up this time.
He needs to get over it.
It wasn't Tin's fault.
Yes, it was! Mitch died because he...
Say one more thing about Tin. I dare you.
Guys, there it is.
Say one more thing. Does that thing sail? Or is it just beached?
You see anything?
The beach, a boat, and a wood street in the water.
That's called a pier.
Pier.
Okay, let's spread out and focus on those areas. Keep your heads low.
I mean, we already know Violet's going to be like upset at us for choosing Lewis over her for shooting, right? I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Lily's even trying to like convince her that they don't care about you. They let you get taken.
Anything useful?
Looks like building material. Furniture. Probably stuff from the train station.
Scope out the area and make a plan.
They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver. Easy.
We could burn these or cut them loose. Oh, there's somebody.
Sheet metal, wood, and quite a bit of it.
We should have that stuff.
Are those torches?
Maybe. Why?
We could use the fire.
It's kind of cool. We saw that. All right. Where'd AJ go?
Have you ever seen this thing before?
No way. Pretty sure I would have remembered an old-timey riverboat. And from where I'm sitting, looks like that pier is the only way inside.
Well, let's see what else is down there.
Man, it's huge.
There are a few on deck, a couple others on the pier. Could be more inside.
Oh, I'm sure. Got like crossbows and all kinds of stuff.
Wait, I see Violet.
Holy shit. This is really it. We found them.
Inspect the pilot house.
I don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
Don't boats have brigs?
Mm-hmm.
Boat
Yeah,
jails.
Maybe, but where?
Now that, I don't know.
Yeah, if they got something, it's going to be on the inside of that place.
I can see an entrance.
Bottom
Yeah.
level, probably.
There's one at the other end of the boat, too.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those.
AJ sized. I like how they put that.
The pier has plenty of cover on it. If we're careful, we can sneak in undetected. There's no good cover leading up to the boat. We're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
Walkers!
Wow, they took them down easy enough.
Now we just need, what, a dozen walkers? How hard could that be?
Maybe not as hard as you'd think.
We could use walkers as a diversion. So am I going to get a choice between a few different options here on how we approach this? Or do we kind of use all three of these?
They have horses.
Let me see.
There's another torch.
More torches.
You can hear the horse.
Setting the hay on fire would get their attention. Scare the horses, too.
We could get on the boat easier that way.
It's true.
If we cut those horses free, we could slow down anyone trying to chase us.
We should get rid of their horses.
We should get out of here before they spot us. We can talk through the plan once we're somewhere safe.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have people with binoculars up there just kind of watching, you know?
All right. What's the plan?
Well, they've got guards posted on the pier and the boat. There's no way we can take them all at once. Our only hope is to distract them while we sneak on board.
We should burn their stuff.
That'd work. We could burn the supplies or the hay they keep for the horses.
Whatever we don't burn, we should take. Ruby would love to have the horses.
Burn the hay, burn the supplies.
But I'd rather steal those supplies. I could build traps.
All right, let's burn the hay.
Weapons.
Yeah, we'll steal their supplies and burn the hay as our distraction. If you're going to steal from the rafts, you have to do it carefully.
Wouldn't do it any other way.
The fire will lure the raiders away from the boat, and we can sneak across the pier.
If anyone sees us, they'll shoot.
He sounds like Mitch sometimes, the way he talks.
You remember that guy I told you about, James? He sent in walkers to save us from Lily and Abel. Maybe we could convince him to do it again. If we lead a big enough group of them onto the beach, we can blend in without being seen.
But maybe get shot.
Well, hell yeah. Let's find out how much he charges for his services.
What about after we get everyone home? I mean, the raiders will just come attack us again. What then?
Hide, quick!
Oh. Who is that?
A raider. Has to be. You all stay here. I'll see if they know anything that could help us.
She's out here by herself? Are we sure?
Drop it.
Where do you keep your captives? Have my friends been hurt? How many raiders are there? Where do you keep captives?
Where do you keep the people you steal? I don't know what you're... I'm not fucking around. Answer the question. The boiler deck. Second deck. They're all there.
Clem, stop!
Oh.
Hey, Minnie.
Oh. Didn't see that coming.
After the attack, I wasn't sure. I mean, I heard they burned half your school down. Who survived? Ruby? Mitch? Brody? 10?
Ruby and 10 made it. Mitch didn't. And Brody, she died.
10's boots holding up okay?
His boots?
Aw.
They're so old, they're more holes than rubber. I duct taped him up the last time I saw him, but that was a while ago.
Remember that? I saw that.
His boots are fine. You're Clementine. The girl who took over after Marlon died. It's weird.
Is that a problem?
thought
I didn't
everyone
ask to
would wanna
lead.
lean on their own.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Not the new kid. Yeah, I'm in charge. And what a freaking fantastic job you've done. Excuse me? Abel figured he could talk Marlon into handing everyone over like he and Lily did, but... like they did before. You ruined the whole plan.
What are you talking about? Marlon traded you and Sophie like it was nothing.
Yeah, and we all survived it.
Marlon would have never made them fight the way you did. He wouldn't have gotten people killed.
That is some great...
Actually, Marlon murdered Broody. We're gonna go with that one.
He wouldn't have gotten people killed. He murdered Brody.
What?
I didn't even read the other ones.
Minerva? Where's Sophie?
She died protecting the Delta. A hero.
A hero? God, you...
Minerva!
Shit.
Yeah, something tells me they don't get to just walk around by themselves very often. Very often.
Finish up and head back. I want to be in before dark.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there's Lily.
Our boat leaves for the Delta in 2 days. Then it'll be a couple of weeks before we can come back for the rest of you. When we do, don't fight. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them. I'm serious.
Come back and we'll kill you. It's not too late to come home. Tin would be a shame. It's not too late to come home.
It's not too late, Minnie. You could come back to the school with us.
No, I couldn't.
So little time to try to even read all that, let alone make a decision.
Are you okay?
It doesn't change anything. We still have to get onto that boat.
You all should head home. Start getting things ready. Get everyone caught up on the plan.
Everyone except 10.
I warned you.
Enough, both of you. AJ and I will go find James.
Be safe.
AJ's gonna lay into that kid at some point. The kid needs to let it go.
So, how many walkers do you think James will help us get? 15? 100? 1,000?
1,000 would be awesome.
I don't...
Ow! Gunshot wound.
It feels like someone pinched me from inside.
Here, let's rest a second.
Tell you, it's moments like this where it's just beautiful.
I keep thinking. When Willie said all that stuff about Tin before, I got so mad. He was being mean, and Tin wasn't even there to defend himself. I wanted to hurt him. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop thinking about it. I want to just
Let the anger pass.
punch his head.
Think it, don't do it. Stay focused.
I tried breathing, kicking rocks. I don't like this feeling.
Just let the anger
I'm gonna hurt
pass.
somebody.
I know it's hard, AJ, but thoughts like that, they go away. You just have to give it time.
Waiting's hard.
Yep.
I'm just thinking too much. Like, I think I'm mad at Tin, too. Running out of cover when Lily attacked the school was really stupid. But he just doesn't know stuff like we do. And then Willie started yelling at him instead of helping him learn. Why don't the other kids know all the stuff we know? When there's a plan,
We could teach them. We can learn from them too. They've been
It
sheltered.
just makes them not listen.
They've been sheltered.
Well, the other kids haven't had it as hard as we've had. We had to make a lot of mistakes to learn what we know.
Yeah. I guess. But Tin's mistakes are just so bad. Maybe he'll learn from them too, like we did. It's weird that people are so different.
It is Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth.
Troubled youth. Trouble like bad? So they did bad things? Why?
Okay, sometimes they do them because bad things happen to them. I knew a doctor once, back when you were just a baby. He called it trauma. You have some too, you know. The thing where people can't walk up behind you.
I don't like my trauma. I want to get it off of me. How do I get rid of it? I don't even like
You never get rid of it.
sound.
You sock it in the mouth, you find help. But you never get rid of it.
It doesn't work like that. It's too deep down inside you. It never goes away.
That sucks.
But you can resist it,
There you
just
go.
like anger.
I still like them. I like Tin the most, I think. Even if he does dumb things. Actually, I think he's my first real friend.
Oh yeah? I thought I was your first real friend.
Well, yeah, but you don't count. You're old.
Damn not.
Fine. He's my second first real friend.
I like that. There's a random cart. You better not accidentally kill him. Should we like throw a rock? See which ones follow the rock?
I don't see James. Just monsters.
James?
You're hurt.
Oh no.
Did the raiders do this?
It looked like they had people from your school. Why are you here?
Those people you saw? We're going to save them. But to do that, we need your help moving some walkers.
I could maybe help, but my mask is still in the camp, inside my bag. I can't pass through a herd without it.
Okay, then let's go
We
get it.
can.
Please, I just ask that you don't kill them.
What?
The walkers. If you distract them, I can sneak over and find my mask.
Distract all of them?
Please.
He's got his little knife out.
I'll try.
So how are we... Okay, by using only B to stun walkers will satisfy James' request. Okay. And B. No. Oh. Oh. Oh, I guess we killed that one. B. Okay. There we are. I don't know how many of these I gotta kick down. They keep getting back up. Whoop.
I don't know how long I can keep this up. Did you find your mask?
I can't find it. The horses must have... There!
Oh, shit.
We have to run.
Oh no.
Hey, over here!
AJ!
Oh, there are too many of them.
What?
Cart. If we push it, the noise will draw them away.
All right. Yeah, that's a good amount of noise. Only stabbed one. That's pretty good, right?
AJ, are you okay?
Yeah, no bites.
You kill the ones you have to. I can't blame you for that. Not really.
It's changed. Is it changed for... It just says change. It doesn't tell me, like, if that's for the better or for the worst or what.
Thank you for helping me get this back.
In the picture.
Now, how will walkers save your friends?
They're being held captive on a boat not too far from here. We can't sneak on board without cover, not without the raiders gunning us down.
You want to use walkers to hide? To sneak on board their ship? That's insane.
It's our only chance.
I have something I need you to see, so you can understand what you're asking.
James.
We still need his help, right?
Yeah, we do.
He's just like, what's the other option?
It's safe.
So he got hurt, but he didn't tell us, like, what happened.
Just a little further.
Wow. Talk to James. Interesting situation here. Okay, well, let's not go straight to him, obviously. Do a little look-see. So it used to be like some kind of a farm or something over here. I don't know how it could be a farm, though. There's like... This is not farmland. Not at all. For deer?
What's this?
It's called a salt lick.
Salt lick?
Please don't lick it. Go
Sounds
ahead. I'm going to tell him lick it.
Go ahead, lick it if you want to.
Gross. It tastes nasty.
Well, now you know.
Ugh, learning sucks.
I was so glad they gave you the option to have him lick it. Alright. I love how he's just like leaning against the door right there, like it's no big deal. Welcome to my little home here.
Must have had electricity here once.
Oh, a lot of poles back here. Man, this game's beautiful. When it wants to be beautiful, it is beautiful. Found a toy.
Beatnik.
I remember how excited he got. Let's see if we'll say anything about finding it. No? Aww. All right, James.
My people, my former people, they had a practice. They called it collecting.
Oh, collecting the walking... Oh my goodness. So he's been like luring them in there?
They use them as a weapon. I do this to protect them. I know it sounds strange, but that's why I brought you here. To see them as I do. As people.
As people?
Well, not people exactly, but something in between. Part of us is still in there.
I don't think so.
Deep down.
You can't prove that. That sounds
So
like...
few of us die
I
anymore.
wish that was true.
We
I'm going with the
turn.
bottom one.
Not dead, not alive.
I wish I could see it that way. It'd be nice to think that everyone isn't actually gone.
In a way, they're just lost.
Do you really think there's people inside of monsters?
No, they're dead.
Somewhere. Yes. Think about it this way. Has someone you cared about turned?
Clem's friend, Lee. She shot him before he did. So he wouldn't have to suffer.
Sorry. Maybe this wasn't the best way to explain. Didn't mean to bring up difficult memories. I lived among walkers for years. Still do, in a way. When they're alone, they're harmless. Innocent. If you want my help, I need you to try and walk with them. Then tell me if you really believe they're just monsters.
They are just monsters. They're not people or friends. Clem.
Yeah.
She'll be safe. I promise.
Save me if it gets bad. Violet would do it for us.
Too dangerous.
Let it go, AJ.
Just needs to move as they do.
Save me if it gets bad.
If it gets bad in there, I'll need you to save me, okay? Can you do that?
Yes. I'll always protect you.
I know you will.
So I need to walk with them.
The first rule is never go alone.
I'm not leaving you. I'll be right back.
See if there's somewhere to hide.
I will.
Don't let fear take over.
I will. I promise.
All the things we've quoted along the way.
The mask will disguise your scent, but be gentle and be quiet. Touch the wind chime. You'll see.
This is so weird. Touch the wind chime. Okay. Do I have different speeds or anything, or how am I supposed to do this? I'm just waiting for a minute to see what happens. Dip. I guess I'm doing this right. I don't really steer. Aren't they pretty? Oh! It's like, hey, leave her alone. So weird. Like I can't really turn left or right. I'm kind of just stuck, it seems like. I need to wait a minute, see if these guys move. They don't look like they're moving. You can hear this. You can hear it in her voice how scared she is. So weird. Yeah, I would just let them all pass. Seems like Titanic music or something. I'm sorry, I'm not buying this, that these are actual people. And I'm supposed to have a love for these things. They're not looking at the chime, they're just staring in the direction of the sound. That could be a rabbit dinging between a bell, like gutted, and they'd be looking at it the same way.
It's all right. I'm fine. See? No bites.
No bites.
So, do you still think they're just monsters?
Yes.
Now that you've seen them in
I'm not so sure now. Yep, still monsters. We're going with that.
At all?
Yeah, I do. They're still just monsters. Dangerous things that want to kill us.
That's what I thought you would say. It's what I would have said too. Once.
Have you ever killed a walker before?
I have. Many.
Have you ever killed a person?
Many.
Oh.
But that was a long time ago.
I've killed someone before too.
AJ.
You've killed someone?
It's true.
But I was justified.
I see.
Keeps using that line.
That's enough. What about the walkers? Are you going to help us save our friends?
I thought I could, but I can't. So many walkers would die. All of the death this would
Are
cause.
humans' lives less important? You're okay with child soldiers.
Clementine.
My friends have
I can't
names.
have more blood
Do
on
yours.
my
We'll go with
hands.
the bottom one.
James, the walker in the barn, the one with the different eyes, what was his name?
His name? What do you...
How about the woman in the back, near the wind chimes? What's her name?
I don't know.
Asim, Omar, Violet. Those are the names of my friends, the ones who were stolen by the raiders. I'll never forget that.
I like that. That was a really good way to say that.
I may be stubborn, but I'm not heartless. Those raiders are cruel. They force others to be the same. And even if your friends think like you, no one deserves that. It'll take some time to guide them through the forest to the shore. Others will join the herd as they go. Tomorrow night, be ready. I can't undo this.
He's got that walk down pretty good, don't he?
Come on, AJ. Let's get back before it's too dark.
I did like that little scene they had with me walking with the walkers where they tried to make it almost plausible that there might still be people, but
I've never met anyone.
I'm glad they gave me the option to say, nope, still monsters.
I mean, he's tough. Not like you, though. He doesn't kill monsters, but he's not scared of them either. He's cool.
Hey, Clem. Willie told me the plan. How'd things go with that guy?
James, he agreed to help us.
If somebody told me we were gonna sneak onto a boat in a herd of walkers, I'd call them crazy.
What are you doing with those?
Oh, well, I wanted to throw one last hootenanny before the
Hootenanny.
fight.
Swear?
Huh?
It's
Sounds
not
like a
swear. What's a hootenanny? Definitely sounds like what? We're going to say it's not a swear.
No, it's just another word for party.
Right. I know it
Hootenanny.
sounds strange, throwing a party, but people need something to lift their spirits right about now.
This could be our last chance.
I wanted to make some tea for everyone. Could I borrow your little heater thing?
What can I do?
We need to pretty up the old music room. Could you make us something colorful to hang up?
Okay, I'll be an artist.
Just left her behind.
I'm gonna make the
Decoration.
a decoration for the party.
Okay, I'll get the heater.
That's awesome. Can we give him the toy?
What's his name?
Beat Nick.
That's funny.
Do you even get what the joke is?
No. I'm gonna show him the tin later.
He's officially got his own toy.
I'm done, Clem. Come see.
Okay, be
Oh
right
wow,
there.
that's fast. Ruby wants to make some tea. Is there anything else? I think that might be the only collectible I picked up. Was there something else?
How do you play with it?
Oh,
You draw pictures, like this.
Cool.
anybody ever had one of those? I had one of those. I tried so hard. Oh, I can use it. Draw from memory, draw something new. How about a memory? See how good she is. I'm assuming that's supposed to be Lee.
Hey, you're getting better at this.
Goodbye,
Soon you'll be
Bo.
as good an artist as 10.
I don't know. He's really good.
I love that.
Something wrong? AJ?
I was just thinking about stuff while I was drawing. There are 3 kind of eyes, Clem.
Oh, yeah?
There are live people eyes. We got those. Then there's monsters' eyes. Usually look like dirty water. Other times, monsters' eyes aren't even wet. And then there are live people eyes right as you kill them. Like you did to Abel. His eyes look like you blew a candle out. He was a bad guy. I know I shouldn't feel like this. I hated him too.
You're a good person. You've
think
seen
there's
too
something
much.
wrong with me.
Never get soft. We'll go with good person.
You know what, AJ?
It's good that he feels that way.
Feeling is okay. It makes you a good person.
Mm-hmm.
Am I good? I wish what we did felt good. Part of me wants to like it. I'm getting real smart.
Is that right?
Yes, because I'm always thinking all the time.
Okay. What are you thinking about right now?
You getting bit, turning into a monster.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. The older I get, the more I see it. I don't know why. What happens then? Anyone can get bit.
I'd have to eat you. That's not going to happen. You know what you would have. I'd have to eat you.
Well, first, it would suck. Like, big time. And then... I'd have to nom eat you, little boy. Stop!
He's like, be serious.
AJ, I need to know you remember what we talked about. What you're supposed to do if it happens. Listen to me. If I get bit, you'll...
Run away or shoot me. Shoot me. I would say shoot me.
Shoot.
No. No, I'm not gonna do that.
AJ, you promised.
I don't care. I'm not gonna shoot you. If you get bit, I'd want you to bite me too.
What?
What? You don't mean
I
that.
don't want to be alone. Please don't be mad. I can't live with you now.
Fine, I'll bite you hard. You're stronger than this.
Talked about it,
You'll do
so
what you
much.
promised.
but don't make me.
Okay, if that's how you want it. When I turn into a monster, I will bite you.
Really?
Yeah, like so hard.
Be serious, Clem.
You can't break promises, AJ.
I know.
You're not letting this go, are you?
James said
Guess not.
that we could be around when we're monsters. Like on the inside. If you got bit and then bit me, then maybe we'd still be together. It would just be a different together.
Aww.
We might even be okay.
James says some crazy things. You don't know that for
think so?
sure. AJ, drop it. James says some crazy
James
things.
said a lot of things about the monsters. And most of it was crazy pants, AJ.
So you don't think I would be inside my monster self?
There is no monster self, kiddo. Nothing that makes you would be in there.
Nope.
Can I go patrol for a bit? Before the party?
Sure, go ahead. Be careful.
Hey, little man.
Hi, Louis. I'm going on patrol.
So, patrolling's a thing?
Patrolling's a thing.
Whoa. Does someone need another kiss?
I was wondering. Well, I can't help but thinking. You shot that raider who grabbed me, but you saw them take Violet too. Which means you could have saved Violet and not me. Why? Why would you pick me? I mean,
Violet can handle her stuff. I don't have time to think. You're too important to me. We're going bottom one, obviously.
I couldn't let them take you. You're too important to me.
I know I'm always teasing her, trying to get her to do that one eye roll she does. You know the one, where it's like, you're such a dumbass, she has to do a full body eye roll. I do it because when I actually do manage to make her laugh, it's worth it. If I needed her, she'd be there. Meat cleaver in hand, ready to chop someone in half if it meant protecting me.
Hey, we're going to get them back, Louis.
Yeah, damn right we will.
So is he like
Actually,
Violet?
That's not the only reason I dropped by. Ruby's whole party idea kind of made me realize something.
What are you doing?
Well, I figured since we might die tomorrow and never get to go on a real date, I thought we could... Damn it.
Okay, maybe not.
Have one now. I promise I'll keep it short so we can...
We'll have
finish
time for
getting
dates.
things ready for
Let's go to the party instead. I like this idea. We'll go to the bottom
I
one.
mean, nothing's wrong with short and sweet, right?
Let's do it. I never thought I'd get to go on a date, ever.
Really? Never? Have you met you? End of the world or not, someone would have at least tried to sweep you off your feet.
All right.
Right?
All right.
What? It's true.
What do you know about dating, anyway?
I'll have you know, I found some magazines in the headmaster's office that had some very interesting things to say about the dating world.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Well, like, it said you can tell a lot about someone based on what they look for in a partner. You know, brains, brawn, dashing good looks, great sense of humor, that sort of thing.
Sure, I guess.
What would you say your thing is? That you look for?
Sense of humor, dashing good looks, bronze
If you had to
brains.
pick.
Sense of humor.
I think I prefer a good sense of humor.
All right.
Obviously.
I see you. You got me this time.
If only I knew someone with one of those.
I think that deserves a toast.
A toast? Don't those usually come at the end?
Hey, I warned you I'd make this quick. So, what do you say? To our last night alive.
To making it past tomorrow, to bring everyone home to our last night alive.
To
Make it-
making it past tomorrow.
I like that one. It's a little more optimistic.
All right, fine. Maybe we live another day. To making it past tomorrow.
I hope nothing happens to either one of these two.
So, I'll see you over there?
Hey, Clem!
Oh,
Wow. Where did you find a beach ball?
It was in some garbage behind one of the dorms. I had to blow it up, and that was pretty gross. But look, it works.
taking
I
it
should
to the
start heading back
hootenanny.
to the admin building.
It's cool, right?
Super cool.
Back!
Toss it back, bop him in the head with it. We'll toss it back.
You're terrible.
Hey,
Oh, that's so cool. Big ol' hug.
I love you, Clem.
I love you back, kiddo. Okay, we better get ready to go. Sounds like they need us in the music room.
Okay.
Goodbye, Boot. I love that. All right, that's where we're gonna stop this episode. Man, you know, it was like there wasn't a lot of real crazy stuff that happened in this one, but I tell you what, this was a good, like, almost like bonding episode. We got to meet these people and get to know these people on a very intimate kind of level. I do like what they did with James and kind of trying to help us understand the way he sees these people and stuff. And the fact that he was collecting zombies in there to try to protect them is such a strange thing. But you know, everyone's going to kind of have their own opinion on how this works. But what he's not taking into account is the fact that these people, if this virus wasn't here bringing them back to life, they would be in the ground, dead, gone, not talking, not moving, not growling or biting people or nothing. They would be literally dead. The only difference is something has animated them to the point where they can get up and they just go around trying to bite people. I mean, that's all they do. But it was still really well done. I like how they did it. And that moment where it's like you're standing there looking at the chimes and all the zombies are supposed to be looking at too. But again, it could be a dead carcass making noise up there and they'd still be like, you know, they did a good job with it, but it's kind of comical at the same time. It's been really fun creating this relationship between Clementine and Lewis. I'm just nervous that because I'm creating this relationship between the two of them, that something's going to happen to either or both of them. You know, if Telltale knew this was going to be the end of what they were going to do, and this was going to be the last season that they got to make, they're either going to go out on what is going to be an incredible happy ever after moment, or it's going to probably be the gut punch of all gut punch. I hope they went the happy ever after route. I just don't think that's the way they're going to do it though. But we're going to have to continue to wait to see which way they went. I had a good time. Hope you had a good time. And until next time, continue to be safe out there. I'll see you on the next one.